Let me tell you about a food industry practice that's legal, common, and rarely discussed with consumers: rework. This is when yesterday's rejected, returned, or expired products get reprocessed into today's fresh products. The practice exists in a gray zone between efficient waste reduction and deceptive quality degradation, and understanding it might change what you buy. The regulatory framework around rework varies by country and product type, but generally, companies can take products that failed quality checks, were returned from retailers, or are approaching expiration dates, and reprocess them back into production lines. Within limits, this is permitted. Labeling requirements are often minimal. You won't see "contains reprocessed material" on packages. The question is whether consumers are entitled to know they're buying reprocessed food, and currently, the answer is mostly no. Specific industries rely heavily on rework. Baked goods operations regularly crumble returned bread and cakes back into new batches. Processed meat facilities can grind returned products into fresh batches. Dairy operations can reprocess cheese trimmings and near-expiration products. Canned food manufacturers can open and reprocess cans that developed minor defects. Each industry has different practices, and transparency varies from minimal to non-existent. Quality degradation through multiple processing cycles is inevitable. Nutrients break down with repeated heating. Textures change as proteins and starches undergo multiple temperature cycles. Contamination risk increases because each handling opportunity introduces potential problems. Microorganisms can survive one processing cycle and multiply before the next cycle. Products that have been through multiple rework loops are inferior to products made from fresh ingredients, but you can't tell from looking at them or reading the label. Case studies reveal how rework contributes to contamination outbreaks. Investigation of some Listeria and Salmonella outbreaks has traced contamination to rework practices where contaminated returned products were reprocessed without adequate kill steps, spreading contamination throughout new batches. The scale is concerning. One contaminated returned pallet can contaminate thousands of new products through rework. How can consumers identify potential rework products? This is genuinely difficult because labeling doesn't reveal it. But there are hints. Inconsistent texture in products that should be uniform might indicate mixed batches, including rework. Unusual ingredient lists with multiple preservatives suggest extended processing. Suspiciously low prices for name brands might indicate products near expiration being moved quickly. Off-brand versions of name-brand products sold at discount stores sometimes contain rework from the name-brand facilities. The ethical questions are complex. Food waste is a massive global problem. Rework reduces waste, which is environmentally and economically beneficial. Perfectly good food shouldn't be discarded just because a package was dented or a batch was overproduced. But consumers deserve transparency. If I'm paying premium prices, I want to know I'm getting premium quality made from fresh ingredients, not reprocessed returns. The current system allows companies to command full prices for reprocessed products without disclosure. There's also a fairness issue across socioeconomic lines. Wealthier consumers buying from high-end retailers might be less likely to encounter rework products, while lower-income consumers shopping at discount stores might be more exposed. If rework is safe and acceptable, it should be labeled and let consumers decide. If it's potentially problematic, it should be more strictly regulated. The current situation where it's common but hidden serves industry interests, not consumer interests. Reform proposals include mandatory rework labeling, stricter limits on how many processing cycles products can undergo, and more rigorous testing of rework batches. Industry resists these proposals, arguing they'll increase costs and waste. Consumer advocacy groups push for transparency. The debate continues while you unknowingly eat products that have been through who knows how many processing cycles. Until labeling improves, your best defense is buying from retailers and brands with reputations for quality, being suspicious of deals that seem too good to be true, and accepting that convenience and rock-bottom prices sometimes come with hidden compromises.